Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. This is part 2 of the landscaping project, and so it's the following day, and this is what we got going on right now. One thing we do have also is I did get the last load of mulch. I hope we got 30, so this is going to make it 40. I was able to run to the store twice today and get the up to 4. We have 40 bags now, so we've laid 7, so really we have 33 left. So I may need to do one more round, but I kind of want to go as far as I can with what I have until I absolutely need it. So it'll probably be, I don't know if we'll get to it today. It's so wet, and anyway, probably take a couple days for it to dry up. But it's just one of those things. You just go to the next thing, and this project will be waiting for us when it clears up. So day 2, we were able to get 20 bags of mulch, and I had picked up first load yesterday, and the second load afternoon, and then I went to the store twice this morning to get 10 more bags on each trip. So we got 40 bags total invested. I'll go over all the receipts and everything, what it's cost. It's been fairly inexpensive. The main cost has been the mulch, and that's we got 40 bags at $3.33 a piece, so $130 in mulch. And then that liner that I'm using for the weed control was, each roll's $26, right around $26, and then the stakes to hold that carpet down was $10. So we're right at $200 right now, I'd say. So not too bad. I don't know what it'd cost. I don't know what it'd cost if you had a professional do it, but I could have had the mulch delivered, but that was an extra $65 charge, and the lumber place is only about 4 or 5 miles from here. So it's just, I had some trips I had to take into town anyway, so I was able to pick up some of the mulch as I went into town with a few errands that I had to do. So anyway, we're kind of at a standstill. I'm going to unload these last 10 bags that I got this morning, and then we'll pick it up on day 3, I guess, which will be, not sure when, but we'll see. Probably, like I said, it'll probably be a few days yet. So anyway, I will talk to you later, and appreciate you guys watching. All right, so we are still on day 2. The rain let up. It's a few hours later. Right now it's around noon, and there's a little bit of standing water, but it's not bad. There's a few areas I can go ahead and start on. So what I want to do is, so I moved all these bricks off the border here, and so I'm gonna run the that weed barrier all the way down here. I'm gonna let it overhang about 6 inches or something. Anyway, I'm gonna have it up against the wall, and I'll run it this way, and there will be overlap, which is good on the concrete. So what I'll do is, as that is an overlap, I'll set the bricks on top of it to hold it in place, and then I can put my mulch down, and then I'll just move the bricks on top of the mulch, so that barrier will be 6 inches over the concrete, and then I'll just have to cut as I need to around the border. And then the next thing I'm going to try to do, I might try to salvage some of this rock. It's kind of thick in some areas, so I might place that in some areas, so I'm going to have to pull some of that out. But I'm going to do this part next. It's got a little bit more water here. Let me come over this way, so I don't have to see all our chairs and stuff. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'll put carpet down here, or that black carpet, and then we'll just have this little green square here. I'll try to zoom out. There we go. And that'll be the grass for this side, and all this will be carpet in the back. and then I'll make a walkway all the way down here, kind of come over a little bit, and then this way, kind of where the other blocks are. But that'll all be covered in mulch and that weed barrier. So that's kind of what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna just do that real quick off camera, and then I'll kind of show you the progress as I go. And yeah, it'll probably take a couple hours to do, or an hour and a half, something like that. I'm figure I've never done it before, so we'll just see. And I'll have to shovel some of that rock up into my little wagon, and then I'll move some of that. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going at. And then I'll show you the kind of the process as I go through in stages. I won't video the whole thing. It'll just be clips of different sections that I'm doing at a time. So we got this little back stretch done. Came out pretty easy. It took about 15 minutes to do. I am gonna need to get some more spikes, probably some more of that carpet, because that was the last of my first roll of 100-foot carpet. So I'll go back to the store for some more later, just do what I can. Probably have enough spikes to do that section right there, and then I'll go back to the store. All right, so we got this part covered. I'm going to do another little bit on this side, so it's probably going to be about it'll probably be about 5 feet wide total from the concrete. Then I just did up to here, since that's all the stakes I have, so I'm going to go get some of those, and I'll clean out that little area and put a little bit of that paper, or that weed guard in there. If it helps, maybe it does, it doesn't, I don't know. And then yeah, I'll just kind of do this perimeter, all this here. Next, once I come back, I'm going to steal some of these rocks here and repurpose them, and then go from there. All right, so I went to the store, got back with 2 things of spikes and 2 things of the weed barrier. So got that done, and then I went ahead and did the perimeter of the pool. I had to put a couple more spikes here, it looks like, but yeah, so far it's coming along pretty good. I've gone through 2 rolls of the 100-foot by 3-foot. I got 2 more to go, and I got about a box and a half of spikes left. All right, so we've gone through 1 more roll of that weed barrier, and 3/4 of the box of 1 thing of staples. So this is what I got done so far. So I got all the perimeter done, and then I'll finish that up, and I got 1 roll of the weed barrier left. It should be plenty. We'll see. Cost has gone up, so I had to get 2 rolls of that weed barrier, so that was another $50, and then 2 boxes of those pegs, which are $25. Which are $25. I thought they were $10. So we're sitting at about $325 right now. Hopefully that's all in right now, and it's a little more than I wanted it to be, but it is what it is. It's still cheaper doing it this way than having someone do it. I guess the other advantage is someone else does it that knows what they're doing, but it's definitely a learning experience. And yeah, I'm excited to finish up the weed barrier. That's probably all I'll do today, and then probably gonna take another swim real quick just to cool off. There's no snakes, so that's good. And yeah, I'll wrap up the weed barrier, and then tomorrow I'll start the mulch for sure. So that'll be day 3. This is still day 2. So yeah, so we'll go. I'll do a quick shot of it when I'm done with the weed barrier. All right, so I finished the liner here, the weed barrier. I did run out, but I was able to redo a certain little section here. I'll show you what we did so far. So this was the first day here, just to kind of get a good feel of what it looked like. And now the second day. We will gain some ground. That storm really kind of surprised me. So, but yeah, we were able to get this all done. I'll get all that down in a minute. But yeah, all this we did. That's where that little 6-foot section, I had to redo a little bit of it so it'd fit this little corner here. And then there's a little bit of other little space over there, so we were able to get that. But yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna look sharp. Yeah, so that's what we're looking at right now. This is day 2 so far, and I'm pleased with progress. Got family coming back in town tonight, so I'll be done for the day today. And then yeah, we'll get back at it. I might work on it tomorrow. I don't know. With family in town, I kind of don't want to do too much. So anyway, well, I appreciate you guys watching, and just a good experience. Said a lot of silent prayers today. Just yeah, there's some frustrating parts, but we got through it. And yeah, I still got a smile on my face. So I'm excited. So, oh, look at this. There's a little lizard right there. There it goes. I guess that's one of the interesting parts of living down here. I grew up in Illinois, so all the lizards and different snakes and everything are definitely somewhat new. I mean, we have snakes up in Illinois, of course, but not the lizards, so they're kind of funny. And once in a while they'll get in the house and the cats will throw them around or whatever, so. But they take care of us. So Stripes and Snowball take care of our family. So those are our 2 little big cats. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Good morning. Trying to find good lighting here because it's still kind of early. Everyone's still kind of sleeping inside. I had my brother and his family stay last night. We went to a LSU baseball game, which was really exciting. Went to it was my family, his family, and my 2 nieces from Wisconsin. So it was a great time spent together. But now it's the next day, and I got my outside light on so I can see a little bit. Starting to sunlight's starting to come out a little bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and start laying mulch, and then once it gets light out, I'll go ahead and show you an update of everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. It's about 6:40 in the morning, and this is day 3. So we've got the first 15 bags down, and this is what it looks like so far. Oh, the sun's coming out. It's pretty. So that's 15 bags. I'll do it from the kind of an idea. So that black tarp or the guard, I'll cut off after I put the bricks in on the side, which I'll show in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up first, then lay these bricks down before I start the next section. But this is what we have left. We got about 25 bags left. We got 5 stacks of 5 bags, and this will be the remainder. So try to zoom out. So 25 bags. We'll see. It'll be pretty close. I'll probably still. I think my 50 bag estimate was probably right at the beginning, but yeah, it's coming along. Been at it for about half an hour, and looks pretty solid so far. And we'll see how it looks with the brick on the sides, on that perimeter on the side I just finished, and then I'll start the next section. All right, so today we're starting day 4, and I want to do a recap of day 3. And we went through the 40 bags of mulch, and it wasn't near enough. So today's day 4, so I was able to borrow my mother-in-law's truck. So thank you very much to her. They had mulch on sale, 5 for $10. I was paying 3 for $10, so a little bit of savings there, so that's cool. So 25 bags, and so that's about $50 there with taxes, 55-ish. So this is what we have so far after day 3. So we were able to complete this backside. I got my pump on, so sorry for the noise, but I was able to get this backside completely done, and then about half of this here. Then we just have that corner over there, and then this side right here. So I have 25 bags. If it's too much mulch, then there's some low spots in some of the areas that I set in the last couple days, and then I might freshen up the front yard, not the part that I just did, but the other side with the where the bench and we have our rocking chair, that side, because I had put mulch down couple months ago and set that, but just to freshen it up. But yeah, it's coming along great. Today's day 4, and I'm just gonna take it off the back of my mother-in-law's truck and set it. That way I can get the truck cleaned out for her, the back end, and then I want to get that cleaned up, make sure there's no mulch or remnants of that in the back of her truck. It was nice of her, very nice of her, to let me borrow her truck briefly so I could get this. So I'm just going to pull it out of the back of the truck and then set it and get her truck back to her, and then I'll take a shot of the after I do the 25 bags, and then after I do the 25 bags, I'll go ahead and start bringing in the rock that I cleaned off on the first day that I pressure washed, and bring that bench in. I want to paint that also. I think I'm just going to do black, like a steel black color. It should look nice. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. That way I can get my the truck back to my mother-in-law, and hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. It might be 5 days to finish this total. It's been a good experience, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and then I'll show a video clip of just the after I get the last 25 bags on. All right, so it's a couple hours later, and finished up what I had with the mulch. We had 4 bags left over, thank goodness. So no more trips to the lumber company to get mulch, and this is what it looks like so far. So yeah, we went ahead and got everything done. I'll back it out a little bit so you can see it. This will be I'll have a border here, some brick or something, and I'll trim off this black part. And then yeah, got all the way around, and then got everything back in the corner there. Came out nice. I like it. I know it looks plain now, but I'm gonna paint, and the that bench I'm gonna paint. I might do that today, but took a couple hours today, did this, and just excited. Another big thank you to my mother-in-law for letting me use her truck to get that mulch. It was on sale, so just grateful for that. And yeah, tomorrow will be day 5 of the project, and hopefully finish tomorrow. So I will talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, it's coming along. All right, so I'm at a standstill right now with day 4. I went ahead and put the pavers down here. These little blocks here, I repurposed those from another section on the other side of our pool. I'll show you here. But I'm going to finish up here. I think I need about 18 more here. And I think I'm going to do some small pavers in between the gutters. Maybe, I don't know. It's getting kind of costly at this point, more than I wanted. But I got those pavers, those small pavers from here. Once I blow off the concrete, it'll look a lot better. But just kind of keep the grass back. We'll see if I like that or not. Kind of might ruin that part by doing that. This here. but we'll see how it turns out in the end. So I did paint this bench. I kind of spray painted it black first with the metallic spray paint I had, and then I used some white just to kind of give it kind of a metal look. Kind of like it. We'll see how it looks once everything's finished, but this will be tomorrow's project, getting these back in place, getting those small pavers, and we'll go from there. This is the end of day 4. Good morning, welcome back to another episode, in the final episode, final day of the landscaping project. And today I should hopefully finish it in the next hour and a half or so. I'm going to show you some of the what we have left to do. I'm going to go ahead and probably set it, and then I'll do a video at the end and kind of show you everything. I did do that bench. I painted the bench, but I think what I'm gonna do now that it's kind of like a metal look is do for LSU colors, I'll buy some spray paint and just kind of like shoot purple and gold around it, and not give it really any particular look, but just give it the LSU colors, and it'll kind of be a little splattery, and I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. I'm not an artist by any means, so yeah, this is what we have here. We just have these stones here left to do. There's the bench that I painted, but I think I'm gonna do like purple and gold and just kind of brush it quickly, or spray it quickly back and forth, just give it a purple and gold look. And then this is the stone, and then the backyard. This will be the backyard here. So what I did was, I forgot I had these blocks here sitting at the very end of the pool. I pulled those the first day, but it came out okay. We'll see how everything looks. I gotta set up some lights there. I'll get the rock put in, and we should be good to go. Hopefully, I'll turn that pool pump off too. It's kind of noisy, but hopefully I'll finish it in the next, I'm hoping hour and a half. I got a few things I need to get done today after I finish this, but this is priority this morning. About 9 o'clock now, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get the camera set up. I'll do a little bit of filming here, and then I'll show you the final shot. Hopefully it'll be soon. Have about 8 pieces of flagstone left. I'm gonna take a break right now. Pretty winded, and probably just take it easy for about half an hour to an hour. I don't want this project to be a project where I get hurt, so it'll finish today. I'll start back up here in a little bit. I just definitely need a break and take it easy for a few minutes, and yeah, we'll get back at it in a little bit. All right, so I took about an hour break. Got a nice phone call from my mom, so that was encouraging. So I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna finish these last 8 or 9 flagstones that I have. It's kind of like these rocks right here. Got about 8 of those, I think, left. And then I have these little lights that I need to put up yet. Stage the rest of those, and then I'm gonna blow everything off with my blower, get everything nice and presentable, and then yeah, we'll see how it turns out. I'm excited. Let's go. One. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start putting up these little lights. Will move the camera back a little bit. Done. This has been an incredible adventure this week, having family in and doing this. I needed this victory. It made me realize that I can still do these kind of things. Life has its challenges for everybody. I get that, but this is one that I really needed. It may not be perfect, but yeah, I'm excited. I'll take a minute and I'll go over the receipts just to give you kind of a cost breakdown, and yeah, and then we'll wrap up the video. So it'll be just a moment. All right, so we had made 6 trips to our local lumber company for all our supplies, and so the first day we started, I spent $111.35. Second day was $36.61 twice, so $36.61. The next day, another one for $36.61, and then $54.98 next day to get that mulch. This last one was $109.91. Oh, that was the expensive one. That was the last one. The expensive one was, I got my receipts out of date. But anyway, $109.91. And then that last trip was the $54 one that I had bought that mulch on sale. The total was $386.07. This was an experience for me that I needed to do. But yeah, just glad that we were able to do it. I appreciate you guys. And a lot of it comes from prayers and people that I don't even know, people I do know. It's an amazing journey, and I just am very grateful that I had this opportunity to share it with you, this experience. You probably see things I shouldn't have done, and probably some things that I might have done that you may not have thought of if you're doing a project like this. But yeah, it's a learning experience. I watched a few videos just to get an idea of what I needed to do to start everything. But yeah, so I'm just grateful. Like I said, this was a victory I needed, and glad to get. So that's another project off my list that I wanted to complete. I got to thinking about another project. So it gets super hot here. I don't want to get off topic here. I always do though. But it gets really hot down here in South Louisiana. So I eventually want to start a garden. I don't know when that'll be, but we don't have a lot of shade. So I was thinking about making a mobile garden. So it'd be basically a box on wheels, and yeah, I'd be able to move it in the shade, water it, leave it out in the sun whenever for a little bit, and bring it back in under the shade when I need to. But that's a project that's not pressing at all. That's just something I had been thinking about. I was talking to my sister-in-law. She has a really nice garden up in Wisconsin, and so yeah, it just kind of spurred the idea. So that might be a project later, future episode. But yeah, that might be another idea that I might do, is a mobile garden. I don't know. Anyway, it's just something. Just keeps the mind working, keeps me moving. Everything costs so much, so I gotta keep it. Just gotta be mindful of that. Costs of goods have gone up considerably. It's probably something I could make and find some wood from someone or somewhere. But anyway, that's. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you enjoyed this little episode of the landscaping. There's some tweaks that I'll probably be doing, but I had a half bag of mulch left, so I freshened up that one little spot up front in the front yard. And so I'll just take a quick snapshot of that, and I'll post it at the end of this video. Also post pictures of the landscaping that we did on this project. So thank you so much, and I will talk to you later.